Oh, it looks like we're stuck here. Just the two of us, huh? I didn't think we'd end up locked in the office like this, late at night, all alone. Well, I guess we're not getting out anytime soon. No need to panic, though. We'll figure something out. It's kind of funny, don't you think? But now that it's just the two of us here, it feels different, doesn't it? I've never noticed how quiet the office gets when everyone leaves, just us. And the sound of our breathing. I mean, who would have thought we'd be in this situation together, locked in, with nothing but time? Don't worry, I'll keep you company. You're not scared, are you? Come on. I can see you're tense. You can relax. It's just me. You trust me, right? You've always been so focused, working late, putting in those extra hours. But now there's nowhere to go, just you and me. And this quiet office. I wonder, have you ever thought about it before? What it would be like if we were alone together like this? It's just, you're always so professional, but I've caught glimpses of something else, something deeper. It's funny, isn't it? The way things turn out sometimes, like fate locking us in here together. You don't have to pretend to be so calm. I can tell you're feeling it too, this tension. I'm just teasing. I like to see that little flicker in your eyes when I catch you off guard. We've been working together for so long, but we've never had a moment like this, uninterrupted, just us. The way the light is hitting you right now, it's kind of nice. Have you noticed that? Or maybe it's just me, noticing you in a different light. Maybe being locked in here isn't so bad after all. I mean, we could make the most of it, couldn't we? No pressure, of course, but it's not like anyone's going to come save us anytime soon. You don't seem like you're in a rush to leave either. It's strange, right? How comfortable this feels, just being here with you. I'm not saying anything should happen, but there's something about this moment, something unspoken. I can't help but wonder, what's going through your mind right now? Are you thinking about us? It's just, I've never seen you this close up before. It's nice. I guess we'll have to get comfortable with each other while we wait. I mean, we have all night, right? But maybe we don't need to wait for someone to come get us. Maybe we could enjoy this little unexpected time alone. What do you think? So, what do we do now? We're stuck here, and it's just us. No distractions. It's kind of exciting, don't you think? This unusual situation. It's not every day you get locked in an office with someone alone. I mean, we've been colleagues for a while, but I've never really had the chance to get to know you like this. It's always been work, work, work. But now, no deadlines, no calls, just us. Do you feel that? The way the air feels heavier? Or is that just me? You're being quiet. Almost like you don't know what to say. It's cute. Don't worry, you don't have to say anything. We can just sit here in the silence. But it does make me wonder what you're thinking about. I mean, right now, what's on your mind? Are you thinking about the situation we're in, or are you thinking about me? You don't have to answer that. I can already see it in your eyes. It's funny how things change in a setting like this. Like, I never notice the way you look at me sometimes. It's subtle, but I see it. Maybe I shouldn't say that. But it's just the two of us here, so why not? We don't get these kinds of moments every day. Do you think we'll be stuck here for a long time? I wonder if anyone else even knows we're still here. It's almost like we've disappeared from the world. But there's something kind of nice about that. Being invisible for a while, no responsibilities. It's like we're in our own little bubble, just us and the night. I always thought you had a way of staying so composed, but now I can see you're not as calm as you seem, are you? There's a certain energy between us right now. It's hard to ignore. I know I'm teasing you a little, but that's just because I like the way you react. You try so hard to keep it together, but I can tell when someone's intrigued, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of exciting, actually. Being this close to someone, it changes things, doesn't it? You start noticing the little details, the way someone's voice sounds in the quiet, the way they look at you when no one else is around. I wonder what you've been thinking about during all those late nights we've worked together. Were you focused on the projects, or maybe something else? It's hard to stay completely professional in a moment like this, isn't it? You're so quiet right now. It's like you don't know what to say, or maybe you're just trying to figure out what's going on between us. I'm not saying there is anything going on, but it does feel like something's shifted, doesn't it? I like this, seeing you in a different light, not just as the person I see every day at work, but as someone with layers, depth, I guess you could say. I've been curious about you for a while now. You're not like anyone else I've worked with. There's something about you that stands out, something I've always noticed but never said. But now that it's just the two of us, I feel like I can say these things. It's not like we have anything to lose, right? We're just waiting for someone to come unlock that door. And until then, I guess we've got time to explore this tension. What do you think? Am I wrong? So here we are, still locked in, still waiting. It's strange though. I don't feel impatient anymore. Do you? I mean, we've already spent so much time talking, and it's been kind of nice. Different from the usual routine, right? I didn't expect it to feel this comfortable, being here with you, just the two of us. It's almost like we're in this hidden world, away from everything else. I kind of like it, but I can't help but wonder what happens when this moment ends, when someone finally comes to unlock that door. Will things go back to how they were? You know, just another day at the office, another late night of work, you sitting at your desk, me at mine, polite smiles, small talk in the hallways. But I think, after tonight, something's changed, hasn't it? It's hard to explain, but I think you feel it too. It's not just the quiet or the fact that we're alone. There's something deeper, something that's been there, maybe hidden, but it's come to the surface now. Do you know what I mean? It's funny how a simple thing like getting locked in an office can make you see things differently, see someone differently. I don't know if I'll ever forget this night. The way the air feels heavier, the way my heart's been racing a little faster than usual. But it's not just me, is it? You've been feeling it too, haven't you? You don't have to answer. I can tell, just by looking at you. The way you've been glancing at me, trying not to let it show too much, but it's there. I wonder what this means for us after this night is over. Will we go back to pretending that nothing's different? Maybe we'll laugh about it, call it a silly little mishap. Remember that time we got stuck together? But I don't think it's that simple. Not anymore. It feels like we've crossed a line, or at least we've come close to it, and now we can't go back to how things were before. And I don't know if I want to. It's like the more time we spend here, the more I realize that I've been holding back. I've kept things professional, but deep down, I've always been curious. curious about you, about what's beneath that calm, composed exterior, and now, being here with no one around, no distractions, it's like I can finally see the real you, the person behind the work, behind the professionalism. You're more than I thought, more than I expected, and I don't think I can look at you the same way after tonight, can you? I don't want to make things awkward, but it feels like we've opened a door that can't be closed, even if that office door stays locked for a little while longer. But maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe this was meant to happen. After all, what are the odds we'd end up like this? Just us, alone, with all this tension simmering between us. It's almost like the universe had a plan. But when the door finally opens, what will we do? Will we just go back to the way things were? Or will we take this moment and let it change things between us? I guess we'll find out soon enough. But whatever happens, I'm glad this happened. I'm glad it was you that I'm here with. You've surprised me in the best way possible. And maybe this night will stay with us longer than we think.